EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Jacksonville sideline, there is their head coach. His team comes in rested and ready off the midseason bye week. His counterpart on the other side, the Raiders head coach, Pete Carroll. His team also on the bye last week, so both teams should come in here with fresh legs and ready to go. Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. Off we go from Vegas. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
I think if you asked every player around the league going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of a win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before. And hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues. And they certainly want a different result today.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Christian Harris gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's to the rookie out of TCU, Jack Bech. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
You think back just a few years ago, Mike, Trevor Lawrence coming out of Clemson, he was regarded as one of the top quarterback prospects of the last decade. And at times, he's fit the billing, but it's been the inconsistency, protect the ball, turnovers. If he can clean up a lot of those miscues, he could be one of the top quarterbacks in this league.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker. From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Hey, run.
They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. That's good for 11 and a 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line?
That's over the middle and intercepted. the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Once again, it's Genty. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time.
For Jack Best.
And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the league. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Michael Hoyt in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Lawrence. That one brought in by James. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down. Here comes Etienne running to the left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
He finds De'Ami Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On on the ground. Here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
2 yards.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
Now here's Lawrence. Forced out left. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for the first.
7-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Throwing now on 3rd and long. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action now. It's Gino. He's got it! And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genty. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
11-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Nelson Aguilar.
On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal.
On for the field
This
goal.
a 31-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That one's good for 8 dozen. Very quick first down. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. So a field goal apiece here in that 1st quarter. 3-all is the score. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Jaguars with the ball. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. That's complete there to James. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
Open man downfield is Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
25 yards.
That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. He'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 17-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's close to another 1st down. They brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 7-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He pulls it in around the 5. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal.
Red on red.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. A Pro Bowler 4 years running, that is Max Crosby. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Lawrence now. Moving to his right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown Jaguars. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars take a 10-3 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Laube now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. At their own 29-yard line. They try the zone read. It's Smith on the keeper. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
On the handoff, this is Genty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Geno. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. A two-time Pro Bowler, Josh Hines Allen, getting home to drop while he's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They go play action for Lawrence. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 4th down, here's the AFC Pro Bowler from a year ago, Logan Cook, to punt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. 2-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the pistol, Smith. And he won't get away. Good opening tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Run out of the gun for Genty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This returnable from inside is on 40. And as he brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
Let's go.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well.
Still second down.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long.
Red on red.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That'll be complete to Tootin. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. It's Smith. To the left side, into the hands of Beck. And he's out of bounds at gain 13 to make it a much more manageable 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. And he's going to have the Raiders' 1st down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's good for Las Vegas.
From the shotgun, Smith. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Gino. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just nowhere for that back to go.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. Aguilar able to make the catch. And they'll whistle him down, but Ford picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's good.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get them to the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll send their tight end left. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
25-yard line.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll step up and run this. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. Smith to throw. Carlson to try the field goal.
Daniel Carlson.
This one will be from 37 yards out.
A 37-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
On the red. 13 loose. Hey, tomato.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. For Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, it's his 1st NFL touchdown.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this
Our
half.
trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on Indianapolis. And this is Jaylen Warren. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Steelers just keep on rolling. They are now 8-0 as they get the win. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And as Mike Tirico says, it's the most poetic of combinations, love to Romeo. Romeo Dobbs. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's a guy who showed some surprising wheels as a rookie, Bo Nix. He's going to do it himself, takes it into the end zone, 11-yard touchdown. The Broncos get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. One final look at the rest of the scores from week number 9 with Cleveland, the Jets, Philly, and Tampa Bay all on the midseason bye. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hi, Scott. Thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. On the return, it's Parker Washington. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 8
The
yards.
drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to have a Jags first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
Jaguars.
So 3rd and 2, sometimes it's not about being fancy. You don't need your back to be a hero. Make sure, no matter what, pick up the yards needed, convert that first down. Now, if there's an opportunity to pop it, great. But don't try to go for the home run and bring up 4th down.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Well, they had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And they'll take this down inside to the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Jacksonville.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
That one brought in by James. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
16 yards.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
Lawrence. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Easy, route.
Lawrence. He'll be forced outright. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Good blocking, and he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his 1st extra point miss of the season. All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Laube now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Smith going to keep this himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, here we go.
Now, Gino. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Powers. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Jeanty. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down. Behind the line of scrimmage, it's a loss of yards.
41-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Smith. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Jeanty that time. And it's going to be third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A deep shot for Aguilar. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
In punt formation for the Raiders.
Oh, looked like he was at a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far.
Let's go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That last ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down, Lawrence. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a first down. They go play action for Lawrence. Flushed to his left. He keeps it himself. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
First down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
And he searches for a gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Lawrence from the gun here on, and they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend their lead. Scott, thank you back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Laube now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
at their own 21-yard line.
A first down throw for Smith. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Cole in
The Raiders
formation
send
for
their
the
punt
Raiders.
team out, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Room to run inside the 40. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
An even 20 yards. Impressive starts to this drive.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed, great run.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
On red.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8.
Hey.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
A 26-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the gun, it's Gino. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Josh Hines-Allen in there for the sack. Plus of 10 yards to start this drive. On second down, Smith. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holds just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third down.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Formation for the Raiders.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Jags offense ready to get back at it. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the fourth quarter. ETN now on first and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of couple.
Tyree Wilson on the stop. A gain of 2.
From the 41. Here's second and 8.
41-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's complete there to James. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Red, 23. Here we go.
Now, ETN. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run is going to put him up over 100 yards for this one.
6-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2.
On the red.
Throwing is Lawrence. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Max Crosby, his second sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Jeremy Chinn.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
That's a short one, hung by Bowers. He'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
A second down throw for Smith. Aguilar able to make the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20.
Gain of 14 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard
In motion
line.
is Aguilar. On first down is Smith. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second down at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Now a third
Brings
and
up
2.
Third and 2.
In motion is Myers. From the shotgun, Smith. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. A former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. They'll go. Smith. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. On first down, Lawrence. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Little on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Laube now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going.
The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Jaguars offense ready to take over once again. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the fourth. Forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and long.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on third down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Raiders offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Smith. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Mason Smith getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Smith to throw. It's to the outside. He's got it to Bowers on the corner route. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down.
Gino to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Raiders.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Short throw that's pulled in by Mayer. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Smith. His throw left side is complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. The Jaguars offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And the rush gets he'll go down. They got him. The veteran of Landon Roberts. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. Lawrence now on 2nd down. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Going for it all. That's caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for Jacksonville. 59 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
All right, let's go.
To throw is Lawrence. They set up the screen here for Tootin. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Red on red.
Now here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he cannot get the throw. Oh, he's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. They'll work now on second and 4.
Brings up second down at the 30.
From the gun, it's Gino. A deep shot for Aguilar. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit.
Raiders 16.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First down throw for Lawrence. That'll be complete to Tootin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure of the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go.
Hey, go! Hey, Soko,
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.